Once in royal David city stood a lonely cattle shed, where a mother laid her baby in a manger for his bed. Mary was that mother mild, Jesus Christ the little child. Everybody now, please! Not in that poor lonely stable, with the oxen standing by, they shall see him but in heaven, set at God's right hand on high, where like stars his children cry, all in one shall wait. Yeah!
Yes. Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! Wow, Advocaat, I've not drunk that in ages. My name is Seb Philpott.
And my name is Verity Simmons.
And this is the Three in a Bar Christmas Party. Woo! That's right, we're coming to you live from Arnos Groove Studios on YouTube. And we are doing it with a socially distanced audience.
Yeah.
Well, they're not here yet, actually. They're in the garden somewhere.
In fact, it's an audience of one, so
We
she
can't fit them in.
genuinely is.
Yeah,
Distance.
but we've got so much things planned for you. Please, Verity, tell us what we got.
We've got some amazing music from Irwin Sparkes, otherwise known as Whitetail Falls.
Yes.
We have got music from Phil Donnelly and Amy Bird.
Yeah.
And we have got music from the Estilo String Quartet.
Yeah. But what's very exciting is that we have a very special interview with the genre-spanning, or bending, I don't know how you want to say it, but very special, Mercury Prize-nominated artist, Anna Meredith. But first, we have our special house band. Give it up for the Hot Pops.
I was following the eye, 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 was following the pack, all swallowed in their coats, with scars array tied round their throats to keep their little heads from falling in the snow. And I turned round and there you go, and Michael, you fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries in the summertime. Silent night, holy night, all is calm and all is bright. Round yon swallowed in their coats, with scarves of red tied round their throats to keep their little heads from falling in the snow. And I turn around and there you go, and Michael, you fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries in the summertime.
Oh yeah, that was absolutely beautiful.
Thanks, band. That
Thank
was
you, Hot
great.
Pops. Look, you may recognise this man, his dulcet tones, as Jonny Abraham. And he was on our podcast, episode 5. Jonny, how are you?
I'm good, mate. Yeah, good.
Are you gearing up for Christmas?
Absolutely. I've been there since September the 1st.
Oh, that's good.
Well done.
Lovely stuff. And can we introduce everyone in the band while we're here, please? There's so many talented people in this room. So I'll leave it up to you.
Go on, Jonny.
Yes, okay. So this is our band, Hot Pops. And we have over here, this is Mr. John Moore on the saxophone.
Hey.
Toby Street on the 3-valve trumpet.
Hey.
Dan Jones on the 88-key keyboard.
Woo.
James Nall on the 4-piece, 5-piece drum kit.
Woo.
Jim O'Doherty on the bass. And then we're joined today by special guests, Phil and Amy as well.
Hooray. Woo. Hey, Jonny.
Yeah.
You're a vegetarian, right?
I thought that was
Yeah.
a bit longer.
What are you going to be eating this Christmas?
Crisps.
Just crisps.
Yeah.
Good. A whole load you can take with you.
No. I do like crisps, but no, it will be there will be a nut situation.
Nice.
There will be
Lovely,
and a vegetarian Wellington.
That sounds really classy. I would have.
Yeah.
I underrated you, Jonny.
That's right.
Yeah.
Very nice. We should talk to this man here.
Oh gosh, we should.
We should. He's quite an important guy in this area of town.
Isn't it?
This is Phil Donnelly. Here he is. Please bring the camera over to see this man. His lovely hair. You've been working on it all year, I imagine.
Yeah, it's not very new now. It's been here for a while. It grows as time goes on.
Of course it does. Yeah. Now this is your studio. It's Arnos Groove.
Yeah. Thanks for letting
Talk
us
us
in.
through it, please.
Come here. I'm sort of semi-invited. Semi-uninvited, so yeah. Welcome.
Well, thank you very much. It's also quite an important day for you, isn't it?
Yeah. Special day in the Donnelly household.
It's Phil's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Stop. Sorry. That's a bit low for me, that song. So. I don't know, would it be lovely? If only we'd written something nicely. Actually,
Musicians around do the
No, there wasn't. Verity has got a present for you, though.
Oh, I have. Hang on, let me get it for you. I'm going to have to come forward in a creepy way. Look, Phil, we know you love America, and we know you love music, and one day you might like to play your music in America.
I'd love to.
I'm hoping this will be some inspiration for you.
Oh my God. This is too much.
I know.
Get that on the
Perhaps we
camera.
should Take it back. Have you already got that one, Phil?
Funnily enough, I don't.
Oh, wow.
It's,
Well, there you
Rock and
go.
Roll Christmas, festive hits.
It's very rare, that one.
As a teenager, do you actually own a CD player?
My vintage gear collection.
Okay, lovely.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah.
Well, that's lovely. Now, look, you guys, you are going to sing a song. Well, I obviously haven't been paying attention to the running order.
I don't.
But we're going to introduce our lovely guest here, Amy Bird.
Hi, Amy.
And Amy is going to sing a song with Phil.
Yeah.
That is correct, isn't it?
And with these guys as well.
And with these guys.
yeah.
Oh, my God.
It's such a
Incredible.
surprise.
What song is it? Can you tell us?
Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield.
Well, hey.
We're
A
gonna
banger,
have to do
if you
it.
will.
It's really a banger. Let's do it.
Thanks, guys.
I am unwritten, can't read my mind, I'm undefined. I'm just beginning, the pen's in my hand, ending unplanned. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you could not find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Relieve your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one prize or outside the lines. No, no, no. We've been conditioned to not make mistakes, but I can't live that way. No, no. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Reach out for in words unspoken, live your life with the fun of it. Today is when your birth begins. Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Put yourself in words unspoken, live your life with arms wide open. Today is when your birth begins. The rest is still unwritten. I am unwritten, can't read my mind. I'm undefined. I'm just beginning, the pen's in my hand, ending unplanned.
All right, absolutely
Guys.
brilliant. Well,
Fantastic.
we haven't mentioned yet, we've got a very important thing we're doing tonight. If you look on the bottom of the screen, you'll see this thing here. And you'll see my lovely baubles I gaffer taped to my dress. I'm not wearing a dress. Top.
Dress.
It is a dress, actually. You just can't see the bottom. Oh, yeah, you can. Lovely.
Oh, there it is.
Yes, that's right. We are donating. Oh, we're not donating, are we? We're raising money
Yeah.
for various things, including Help Musicians.
Charity. It's
That's
fantastic.
right.
Basically, Help Musicians has been a complete lifeline to so many of our friends and colleagues this year.
Yes.
It's obviously been a bit of a crap year, hasn't it? Let's face it. And both through financial support and mental health support. So that is what we're trying to raise money for tonight, as well as our amazing musicians and performers here tonight. So, helping musicians.
Chuck a bit of money our way. We're just basically covering the expenses here, but also going towards that amazing charity. So please give generously, and we've got another incentive for you. We have a competition. That's right. If you donate at least £20, you'll get entered into a special competition to win either a signed copy of Anna Meredith's FIBS or a signed copy of Whitehead Falls' Age of Entitlement.
Well remembered. That was
Thank
very
you very much.
good. Yeah.
A lot of words there.
Loads of words.
So,
Woo!
So there you
Get
go.
donating now. Listen, they say money can't buy that stuff. Your money can buy that stuff, so do it now.
That's right.
Thanks.
Well, we're going to go to do our special chat now, aren't we?
Yes,
We're going to
we
go into
are.
the grotto.
Follow us. Come on.
Come with us.
We're going through.
In fact, we're going to walk towards you.
Yeah, we are in a really creepy way. And actually, we're going to tell you who our amazing guest is. So it is Mercury Prize shortlisted Anna Meredith.
Yeah.
And we're going to play for you right now a clip from Killjoy, which is from her Mercury-nominated album.
Thanking you for nothing, holding on too tightly, never heard you mean it, holding dark inside me, always downwards. Wish you could lose control.
Oh, right.
Hi, Anna.
Welcome. Woo.
Thank you.
What a cracking track.
Oh,
Love it.
Thanks, man.
Now, I heard that track was originally called Killjoy. No, I got that wrong.
You did.
Oh, that's what it's called. Well, I heard it was called Kilroy. And you had to change it because of a court injunction from Robert Kilroy Silk.
We did call it Kilroy.
Did you?
For a bit of lols behind the scenes for a while. Yeah.
Well, that's good to know. And I'm really pleased I messed up that joke. Now,
Such a good one as well. You've had an amazing year, Anna. Well bloomin' done.
Thanks.
How has it been during and since that Mercury nomination?
You know, still fairly rubbish.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that was obviously an amazing thing, but it's still been a kind of stupendously odd year. But you know, that was a really nice thing and a surprise thing to happen, kind of out of nowhere. So
did you feel like when you were writing the album, did it seem like, okay, I've really got something special here?
No, I mean, I think when you're writing it, you just are dealing with like the problem that's in front of you, trying to, you know, get each track right, figure out whatever issue is the problem for the next step, and you know, like, you give yourself the odd moment of thinking stuff's really good, but there tends to be more problems than no problem as you're doing it. So I mean, it's really nice when other people, I guess, down the line, when you've put so much work into something, feel
Was it a long process?
Yeah, years, literally.
Oh, really?
3 or 4 years, probably.
Wowzers.
Like from starting of writing to finishing off. So a bit of an endeavour.
Yeah.
yeah, and when you were writing, you have this incredible band. So do you have them in mind when you're writing these parts? Each of those guys.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've been working with the same band for quite a few years now, all for different amounts of time, and now I'm very much picturing them and the stuff that they can do, and I'm writing. So, you know, I know that Sam, the drummer, has an amazing voice. And
we've got him here.
We do
just
have
to say
him here.
He's in the room.
Right
there he is. Woohoo! It's actually Sam's vocals on Killjoy, isn't it?
It is. I know, and it's great because he's got such a good voice. It's, and he manages to somehow play and sing that stuff, which is
beyond me.
I know. Beyond me too.
Did you have many opportunities to play this album live before everything stopped?
I mean, in hindsight, I think we were super lucky that we did a little UK tour right at the start of the year, and that was, you know, and at the time we felt that was the start of a whole year of touring, and we were in the States about to do a big months-long tour and had to come back before we'd done a single gig and all that kind of stuff. But looking back on it, I actually think we were lucky to do anything at all. You know, people have had albums out that they haven't been able to play at all, and at least we got to do a tiny amount of gigs right back in February.
Yeah, well, that is really good. The media attention, which has obviously come with this, have you found that really exciting and fun, or has it been a bit of a distraction and a pain?
You know what, it's been fine. I mean, it's sort of, I wouldn't even say it's, I mean, there's a lot of people, I guess, who are hearing it for the first time or hearing about, you know, the music that I write for the first time. And you know, so that comes the usual questions about, like, oh, are you classically trained or whatever nonsense that people seem to mind about. But yeah, it's been mostly pretty nice. You know, a lot of people get quite het up about this prize, and you know, the people at the prize are very keen on the whole shortlisting. You know, it's all right, it's about shortlisting. So I've basically felt like I spent the whole year sort of defensively bleating at people. It's just great to be on the shortlist. Actually, that's the real thing, is being on the shortlist.
Just being there is the prize.
Yeah, you don't want to win anyway. So
but we were speaking to Jude Rogers, actually, who was on the panel for a number of years, and she was saying that for classical, I say that word again, but people who come from a classical background, to get anywhere near the list is like quite something. So that's great. It felt, we were saying, it felt like a real proud moment to feel like someone.
Yeah, I felt like we were on your side. It was like, oh, we were really rooting for you, because like, as coming from that classical background, like,
thanks.
she's on a bus.
I saw loads of people were. Nadine Shah was tweeting left, right, centre about you. She's great.
Yeah, it was really nice. People were really lovely and supportive, and you know, I suppose, yeah, you're right. I mean, years and years ago, like Peter Maxwell Davis and like Tom Addis were shortlisted like 15 years ago. And obviously this is a different kind of thing. This is my band and my music, not an orchestra playing. But it's still, I mean, I think it's great that there was, I think, quite a nice musical diversity on that list, and you know, a lot of female writers, which was great as well.
Yes, brilliant. Yeah.
Does that change things, you say, compared to writing for orchestra, which you've done so much of, or ensembles, where you're handing over your music to be interpreted by someone else?
Right.
You're actually like making the thing, and like if someone else does a version of it, it's like a cover version. Right. I guess. Is that a different like process and thought? You know.
Yeah. I mean, it's not, for me, a different technical process. Like the way that I write the music is literally the same. I'm just not clever enough to do lots of different stuff. So the way the technical, practical, compositional approach is exactly the same if I'm writing for orchestra or for the band. But what is quite nice is a lot of that stuff that's commissioned is literally played once. and
Yeah.
possibly not even recorded or broadcast in that one performance, and then it's gone, and sometimes it's messed up, and you're sitting in the audience feeling powerless as you watch inexplicably the whole thing being done at like half speed or something. And you're sort of thinking, oh my God. And and some will say to you, oh, don't worry, we'll do it better next time. And you're thinking, there won't be a next time. And it's awful. So it is really nice making something that's a physical thing. You can pick up that album and take it home, and and also I think playing gigs which are a bit more about repetition when you've come from a new music background, which is all about new thing after new thing and innovation and creativity for each thing you do, to switch to a different side, which is about honing and getting a show right of material that some people might actually know really well, is a real privilege and really lovely to be playing songs to people that might know them. It's great.
That's brilliant. That's great. And what's coming up ahead? Because actually I've seen you've got a new project that's just happening, isn't it?
I do have a very fun new project. I'm not allowed to talk about it.
Oh, really?
I know.
No.
I know how
Oh,
unfun.
no.
I know, I do. But there's something fun that's going to be happening in Somerset House at the end of January.
Oh, soon.
Soon.
That's great.
And it's to ease
And
us
is
into
it
the new
done?
year.
Have you?
I've written it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Good.
and it's fun. It's going to be, I think, maybe a lone beacon of fun for the new year.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
Hey,
I think we've got to do another bit of music.
Right.
do.
Get
We
out
do.
here.
So
Thanks.
Yeah.
we're just going
Sure.
to throw to the guys in there.
Oh,
We are.
seamless.
Don't even have to leave.
I believe this is right. I haven't got the scripts in
I
front of me.
believe you're right too.
Yeah, good.
I'm going to go with it.
The Hot Pops, you saw them play before, they're going to magically transform now into the band Fundy, and they're going to play their song Tree Lines. Oh.
Thanks, Fundy.
Thank you, Fundy. Now, Anna, we're back with Anna, everybody.
Sure.
I'm looking over there. There's a camera coming in. Hello.
Hey.
Um,
Hi.
Now, this room is actually where you recorded some of FIBS, and actually, as Phil Donnelly would say, most of FIBS.
Yeah, the best
hallowed room.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's right.
These walls could talk.
If they could talk, it's amazing. Do you remember what was recorded here?
Yes, so
Yeah.
it's great that Sam was here because basically this is where we first of all wrote most of the drum parts for the whole album together,
Wow.
and then we recorded, I would say, using my quite limited technical ability, all the like extra percussion. So we did very, very prominent and important timpani and xylophone and thunder sheet.
Yes.
And some other stuff.
Yes.
Wine glasses. Yep. So they were
Yeah.
all in there, and it was
Your
a great
glasses,
day.
did you say?
Wine glasses.
Oh, wine glasses.
Yeah, and recorded my glasses.
Yeah,
It's
Just
really
wiping
a real
them.
feature. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Oh, that's great. You were talking a little bit about touring at the beginning of this year, and you've done some amazing festivals, haven't you? Is there a sort of standout performance for you guys?
I mean, it's funny because you've got like classical instruments in the band. It's people do quite often assume that the best place is a seated gig or to be in like a lovely acoustic, but the music's quite bombastic and quite full on. So my favourite are the ones that are sweaty and the sort of dark tunnel venues where everyone's like standing and can kind of come with us on the sort of trajectory of the gig. And actually Si, who's doing the sound here today, is our amazing sound guy, and he always helps us sound brilliant.
Thanks, Si. He's brilliant.
Thank you, Si.
Yeah, give up for Si.
But I think there's maybe a couple of brilliant ones. Like some of the ones that are the surprises are really good. So I remember one of them was in Iceland where they were all just wasted, the whole audience, and they were just wild, and it was brilliant. And then another one which was in Helsinki where it was a seated audience, and I had to work quite hard to but by the end, loads of them were up at the front, and it was actually that sort of transformation from like a quite formal gig into something a bit more raucous. We felt like by the end, like you've been on this big journey, and it was awesome.
Yes.
I'm really interested. I don't know if this is going to be too geeky and technical, but I'm really interested in the way you've made the album and your previous work as well. Because the first time I ever heard it, it sounded like you were doing things within something like Logic, which is like a digital audio workstation. So like you're playing around with the sounds directly. But I've heard you on the thing saying you don't really spend much time doing that, and actually you do it within Sibelius, which is more of like a manuscript bit.
Right.
I heard you talking to John Hopkins talking about that on a podcast.
Yeah,
It's very interesting. But I'm just interested in your process then. Do you sort of write it out as sheet music, then do you bring it to the band, and then what do you do?
Yeah, I mean, I think it took me a long time to realise that even though I'm trying to write electronic music, that for me to make the most of my skills, limited as they are, it's better for me to do work in the medium that I work best in, which is knowing how to control rhythm and energy and pacing notationally, rather than going straight into something like Logic. For ages I used to just like dither about on Ableton and nothing had any shape to it. So now, absolutely, I do it the other way around. I spend a lot of time on paper planning things out, making sure the kind of plan and the kind of graphic shape of the music's going to work.
Yeah, I saw your graphic scores. They look awesome.
Yeah, they're quite
great.
cool, right? I mean, it's
brilliant.
just it helps me control the pacing, which is I think for me the most important thing of the music is making sure that stuff's in the right context and that ideas have the most impact. And if you draw a little map, a little timeline, you can really control or have an idea before you begin about where certain ideas are going to come. So that kind of it's why I use that idea for that way of working for everything. But yeah, basically everything's in Sibelius. And
so does it sound like oboes and clarinets and stuff at that point, or do you have
more
different sounds you put in there?
I mean, it's crap sounds. It's like it's like general MIDI. It's like
yeah.
It's like nothing sounds good, and that's also a good test, I think, of the material. Like if I can make stuff sound good playing back in Sibelius, which it's not designed for, then there's less. I feel there's less work to do when I take it into Ableton. So I literally export the MIDI out of Sibelius into Ableton. But it is also great with making these albums that I can get the band in at a notation stage and chat to them about either their individual parts or, Sam and Jack especially been super helpful about, do we think that this chorus hits at the right moment, and do we think that, just more structural stuff, and you can kind of bounce that stuff off because obviously they can all read brilliantly as well, so you can kind of make it much more a geeky technical chat.
Yeah.
Great.
So I want to ask you about your MBE.
Sure, why not? Bow down.
You got it. Ready to. Yeah, there we go. Who gave it to you, first of all?
Wills.
Oh, was it Wills?
Yeah, it was Wills. You know what? I was a bit disappointed the first. I thought I want, her Madge. But Actually, it's a total result. He was such a dude, and we had like a really good dance.
Did you?
Yeah.
So he asked you some questions and things?
Yeah, you get 45, like, so it's like Devil Wears Prada, that someone like leans over and like whispers like, this is Anna, she's a composer, or whatever, and then, or, you know, this is such and such, she built a school, and whatever. And so he goes like, oh, so you're a composer. And yeah, and we chatted, you know, and you get your and then apparently there's a sign that he gives you a handshake, which just tell you it's over, but I can't even, I'd said some like really stupid stuff about like, oh, he said, what do you think of the music? And I was saying like, oh, I think it's all a bit, you know, why don't you just play my music? And I don't think it's got enough beats or something really awful like that. And then he ended up talking about something about my school and, you know, were you always into music? And I said some kind of crap thing, and he just ended it. And I'd said some sort of, I was wittering on about how I was always hiding away from all the bullies at school and how like awful and tragic I was all the way through high school. And he just went, well, look at you now, and like leant in for the handshake. And I was like, yeah. So I thought, yeah, right, bye.
I remember meeting Charles at something where we were playing, and he came up and said to us afterwards, "Oh, that was lovely, girls. Really reminded me of something. Oh yes, I went to a girls' school. There were some bell ringers. Bloody awful." I was like, thank you and goodbye.
So I wrote a piece once with a friend, a composer friend, Emily Hall, and we were junior fellows at the Royal College, and we wrote a piece. We were asked to write a piece for the graduation, and we wrote this piece that was basically like a kind of rumba, and it was the least appropriate thing you've ever heard in your life. It was meant to be this like ceremonial march, and there's all these people coming in with all these obscene like kind of fox fur hats and like kind of the teapot or whatever, and we just wrote this bit of music that we were just weeping with laughter because this thing was just so hugely like, you know, like, and anyway,
Walking like
Charles, like sauntering in with the fox.
Oh, excellent. We've got some. Well, actually,
really
we'll talk
important
about.
question.
Yeah, go on. You asked the question. Well, we're going to talk about Christmas, really.
Oh, sure.
Is Christmas a big part of your life? Do you celebrate Christmas?
No, I don't. No, I don't celebrate Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
Thanks
I do.
for coming.
Celebrate.
Yeah. That's handy for this next.
Yeah, thank goodness. Because we've got a really serious question, which is
Yeah.
Home Alone 1 or Home Alone 2?
Right. I'm going to say 1 because I don't feel I can remember the exact nuance of 2.
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah.
1 is good.
I mean, I
right?
think it's the right answer,
Yeah.
but, you know, 2's too...
Oh!
my God! Who is it?
Merry Christmas, everybody!
Merry Christmas!
I've got to be honest, Verity, I've got to be honest, Seb. It's been a dreadful journey here tonight.
no, I'm
sorry to hear that.
My reindeer are in quarantine.
Oh.
My elves are on furlough.
Oh,
Furlough.
And my sleigh is stuck in a lorry park in Dover.
oh no.
But I'm here now,
Oh, thank goodness.
and that's all that matters.
Hooray!
So, have you all been good boys and good girls this year, Seb?
Yeah, I've been a good boy and a good girl. Yeah.
Not what I've heard. Here is a very, very, very good girl I can see in the corner here, Anna.
Yeah.
Good evening, Anna.
You scared me.
Would you like to play a little game with me, Anna?
No.
Are you sure?
No, sorry. Yeah.
I am DBS checked you.
I honestly don't believe it.
Well, it's cool. Play your Christmas song card right.
Okay.
Take it away, the band. Very simple game, Anna.
All right.
All you've got to do is tell us, with the help of the audience and the guests and all those people
Sure.
online, whether the following really, really lovely, famous Christmas tunes charted higher or lower than the previous one.
I love it. Great.
Are you ready?
Sure.
Shall we make a start?
Let's.
Let's start with Wham. Oh. My favourite, Last Christmas.
What do you think,
Now, what are we thinking, audience?
Is it lower or higher?
Higher, or do we think lower?
Down below.
Lower than number 15 in the chart. Higher or lower than 15? We're going to go higher. We're going to go higher. We'll reveal the answer. And the answer is... We've got to number 2 in 1984. Moving quickly on to number 2. Driving Home for Christmas by that lovely pop star, Chris Rea. I'm not going to reveal it just yet because we need to know whether it's higher or lower than number 2.
Oh, it's got to be lower. He never got like
lower.
it. Boring dirt.
Rubbish.
Let's reveal the answer. That's the number 27 in 2011. I thought you would do a little bit better than that, if I'm honest, Seb.
Yeah, I know, well. Apologise.
3, ladies and gentlemen. Very good friend of mine, Sir Elton John. Let's get into Christmas. Here the band go.
I mean, Elton, right? Higher.
Higher or lower? Lower or higher? We think higher or do we think lower? Let's reveal the answer.
What is it?
Number 8. In 2019, its highest charts. Number 4. I need to see my notes because I don't think I've heard of this pop star. She's way too young. Oh, Kelly Clarkson with Underneath the Christmas Tree. Are we going higher or are we going lower?
Number 2.
Higher than 8.
Higher than number 8 or lower than number 8?
It's lower.
Oh, nice.
What do you reckon?
I'm going to have to rush you. Number 21 in 2019.
Well, maybe for the sake of the game, we could just continue. Just
Anyway.
let's carry on.
We're on to our very last one.
Oh no, we've done that one now. Let's go on to the next one.
This game show lark said.
The format of this game is rapidly like.
The very last one we're going to play
One
is
more
by
song.
Shakin' Stevens, Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. He didn't even write it, did he?
It's not that song.
I don't think it's rocking around.
It's Merry Christmas everywhere.
Thank you.
Thanks, Santa. Thank you.
Are we going higher or lower
Higher. Shaking.
than 21?
Surely higher.
I'd say.
It's gotta be
Who do we think? Higher or lower?
What are you saying?
It's higher,
Higher.
but he's a bad person.
Is this your final answer?
Is he bad?
No, Shaky's all right.
Oh, is he okay? Oh, yeah.
Shaky's
Shaky's
no,
all
it's
right.
not. It's,
Is this your final answer? Shall we reveal?
Yay, Shaking
Shaky Stevens is brilliant.
The answer is Shakin' Stevens.
I think we need
It's
to
the top
end this
spot
segment right
in
now.
1985.
Rightly so.
Verity, you go get in position. Santa, have you got something to do here? Because
I thought Anna did very, very well.
Very well.
Thank
yeah.
you.
And as a result of that, I think she deserves a present from my big green sack.
Oh, wow.
Can I come and sit down?
Please do.
Falling down. Hello, Anna.
Hello.
Let me have a little rummage in my sack and see what I can find you.
Yeah.
Well, lots of goodies, but I think now somebody tells me
Yeah.
that you're in a band
I am, yeah.
and you're quite successful.
So successful.
Well, as a result of that, I think it would be good for you to listen to some tunes, get some inspiration. So I'm going to give you a wonderful Spotify premium card. Little mix of very good, I hear.
Wow, this is a really good...
Merry Christmas, Anna.
you.
And Merry Christmas from Three in a Bar.
Wow.
Ho, ho.
Thank you very much, Santa. We're sort of glad you came, but I'm not rethinking it, to be honest. Right, we're going to go now to a lovely bit of string music by Estilo. They're going to play Fairy Tale of New York. Verity. Beautiful stuff.
Did you like that?
I loved it.
Good, wasn't it?
That's an incredible arrangement. Tell me about that one.
Well, let me tell you, that was by another friend of the podcast, Michelle Taylor-Cohen, arranged that for us. Hi, Michelle. Just to say, we're dedicating that one to her today. It's an absolute favourite, so that's for you and your family. And actually, let me introduce you to this quartet, shall I? We've got Robert Simmons here, who is my long-suffering husband as well. Oh, sorry, Rob. And we have got Emma Owens over here on viola. And we've got Paul Barratt over here on violin. Hey. And can I just say, this track, when we released it, it went... Well, Rob, tell us what happened.
Well, 5 years ago, this track went to #1 in the iTunes classical chart, which means probably 5 people bought it.
Yeah, it's #1 though.
But no, it was quite special. It's one of Michelle's best arrangements for sure. And yeah, it's always a pleasure to play it.
Yeah. And, you know, we can say we went to #1. Doesn't matter, does it? Doesn't matter.
That's right.
It's all right.
Now, guys, camera on me, please. This is important. Have you donated yet?
Oh, have you?
Have you donated yet?
We have had some donations. Can I just say thank you to a few people, because I've got a list here. We've had a donation from Aaron Angus. We've had a donation from Jeff O'Sullivan. We've had one from Gideon Goldberg. We've had one from Rachel Street, Joanne Evans, Oliver Shepherd, Joe Bennett, Sophie Jones.
Hey.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. Now, remember, you can still be in a chance with a chance, doesn't make sense, of winning a FIBS signed vinyl or a Whitetail Falls signed vinyl as well. Get down there to that address there, 3 in a bar, PayPal. You can read it yourself.
Yeah.
Click on that link in the description and you can give as much money as you want. There is no upper limit.
No. And you'll just feel so good about yourself, helping all of these musicians.
Yeah.
All of the musicians.
All musicians
everywhere.
in this country.
Yeah.
Right, we've got some more music now.
Yes, we have.
Let's
Wait,
go
sit down,
over. I need to let someone through. A very special man here, Mr. Ian Whitehead, who is in charge of cameras, and he's about to go and operate some drums. And we've got Amy Bird with a couple of songs here, and Phil Donnelly's playing as well. So take it away, guys.
I'll build my world around you. I need you so, baby, even though you don't need me now. Baby, now that I've found you, I won't let you go. I'll build my world around you. I need you so, baby, even though you don't need me. You don't need me, no, no. First we met, I knew in this heart of mine that you were someone I couldn't forget. I said right, and I bide my time. Spend my life looking for that somebody to make me feel like you. Now you tell me that you wanna leave me, but darling, I just can't let you. Baby, baby, when first we met, I knew in this heart of mine that you were someone I couldn't forget. I said right, and I bide my time. Spend my life looking for that somebody to make me feel like you. Now you tell me that you wanna leave me, but darling, I just can't let you. Now that I found you,
You got another song, right?
I do have another song. So during the lockdown 2.0, me, Ian, who's my other half, and Phil, who's our best mate, we wrote this song together. Well, we're just colleagues, really. And we are going to play this song now. It's called Where Do We Go From Here? And it features the amazing Estilo Quartet as well. And Phil did the amazing arrangement. So enjoy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Strangers, but it's all so new. To feel this feeling, don't know what to do. She wants him, he holds her, her head rests on his shoulder. We go from here. Oh, where do we go from here? They watch the sunrise sitting by the creek. They talked for hours with words they can't unspeak. She wants him, he holds her, her head rests on his shoulder. Go from here. This feels so right. Never felt so right before. The dark turns to
Amazing stuff there from Amy Bird. Go to the description underneath the video to see a link to Amy's music, as well as links to everyone involved in tonight's show. And if you haven't done so, please go down here. Yes, right. Click on the link and be in a chance for winning that amazing prize, either the vinyl for Anna Meredith or the vinyl for Whitetail Falls. Now, speaking of which, we're going to do something special now.
Oh, we are.
Explain what's happening now?
Yeah, we're going to cut tonight's...
Let's allow Ian through, because he's got to press a very important button.
We're going to interrupt tonight's broadcast to bring you an alternative Queen's speech, if you will, from the fabulous Irwin Sparkes, a.k.a. Whitetail Falls.
Merry Christmas, everyone. From me, Whitetail Falls, to you, everyone, specifically those listening or watching, 3 in a Bar podcast, or with now visual elements added, as a special Christmas treat. I guess you've all been very good boys and girls and others this year. I want to say thank you to Seb and Verity for having me on. And that was, I would actually have to say, probably the highlight of my professional career. Seb also asked me if I would come on and play some sort of Christmas song, and I flatly refused, but he's very persistent. So I'm going to try and compromise, and this is a song from my debut record, Other Kind of Guy, the sort of Christmas version.
If you're doing alright and really wants to know, and if you set a date a month away, you know it on the night is gonna show. And if he disagrees, he'll tell me lovingly right to my face. Oh, I'm the other kind of guy. Be like him, I wanna do the right thing, but it won't compute. On the same day I give blood, I spent 37 minutes with a prostitute. It brings a tear to my eye to think of all you don't know I get up to. If you're to find yourself in the apocalypse, the man who most reminds you of salvation in a sea of sinking ships at Christmas time.
Oh, thanks, Irwin. Lovely, and you've really nailed festive there. Well. We are back in the grotto, and as you can see, come on over here. Anna is kindly signing these lovely pictures, which were done, I must say, by my 2 sons. We don't want the Chapman brothers. No, it's not Jake and Dinos Chapman. No. This is Theo and Henry Simmons, and we are going to also put these into the drawer. Look at that. Look at these.
Elton John here.
So for other people who've given us money, who've donated tonight, you could get one of these lovely drawings. You better, if you want to, leave a note on YouTube and tell us which one you want. Personally, I'd go for Clarkson. It does look like Elliot. Thanks, Anna. That's marvellous. Hey, while we're here, should we chat to some of our guests?
Guys.
We've got people come in who've come in to watch.
Yeah, come in the grotto.
Thanks, Anna. That's awesome. Come in the grotto, guys.
This is our audience.
Oh, lovely.
Come in.
Right, come on over. You might recognise a couple of these people. Well, you probably recognise all of them, actually, but... Let's zip over here. Oh, I'm going to. We have got Millie Ashton And we have got Laura Mel Hewitt. You might recommend which episode were you guys in? Which episode was it?
I can't remember. It was sometime in the summer.
It was in the summer.
August time, September.
Lockdown times. Yeah, you're right. We were allowed in your garden. Yeah, exactly. And we're missing one of your fam. Where was it? Where's Rick?
Rick, here he is.
Hang on a minute, Santa. Unveil yourself, young man. Oh, Rick. Thank you so much. You were a marvellous Santa.
Rick Ashton, everybody.
Hey. Was that a pinnacle for you, Rick?
That was the pinnacle of my career, and probably the first and last time I'll be asked to do any acting.
No, I thought you were very good.
Well, thanks, Rick. I gather you've already given out the presents.
I did. I was very, very excited.
What have we got here? Look,
Yeah,
can we
show
get
us.
the camera over here to see the present here? That's beautiful. What is that? It's a lovely musical instrument. Yeah. What is it? Penny?
Oh, that's nice.
He told me to practice
all over Christmas.
Yeah, lovely.
Christmas Day.
If you would.
I got a
Have you had yours?
game, but I didn't bring it in.
Oh, that's a shame, but you
Sorry,
can use that.
because it's demonstrated. Yeah.
I see. Yeah. Children might be watching. It's true. Glesley Roberts, everybody!
Hello.
Violinist extraordinaire. And here she is. What did you get? Santa, give me something nice?
I've actually put it in my bag to eat later, but they're wine gums, but gin.
Oh, lovely. That's good.
The drive home.
Yeah, very, very nice indeed. Yeah. More important questions. Take on Brussels sprouts, everyone.
Love them.
Great.
Love them?
Yeah. Gross to like them.
Okay, good. Roasted. How'd you do them?
With pancetta.
Ooh, classy. That sounds a bit Jamie Oliver to me. Very, very nice. Yeah, good. Great. And favourite Christmas song, anyone?
Oh, Semi-Frontier for him.
I'm sorry, what?
This year, the Semi-Frontier is to save me from tears, right? That he sings.
I spent 20 years thinking it was this year, the Semi-Frontier.
Semi-Frontier?
I'm a very confused man.
Problems.
Oh, I still love a bit of Mariah Carey with the ding-ding-dings at the beginning.
So good.
Yeah.
And my personal favourite is Feliz Navidad, or in our household, that's Police Got My Dad. Right. Are we moving back out, Seb?
We're getting towards the end, guys.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks.
Merry Christmas, the Ashtons.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
And the Roberts. Right. Hey, guys, have you donated yet?
Come on, still time.
You can win vinyl. You can win this amazing artwork. You can also just help lots of needy people. Look at look at it. You can see it there.
Look.
Oh, fantastic. Right. Come with us now because we're kind of getting towards the end, so we need to go into the main room.
As we're walking through, I'd just like to say a few quick thank yous.
Yes.
And the first two, actually. The first one's for David Karnak, who really kindly donated and has helped sponsor this event today. David is a fantastic mortgage advisor, should you need his service. Also, Gavin Chittick. Thanks, Gavin.
Yeah, and his... another
Now,
name.
we must... Yeah.
We need to get this right.
We do need to get this right.
Phil?
It's incredibly important. We must get Phil here because there's...
Christine,
Christine and Gavin.
thank you so much for your generous
so much.
donation.
Yeah.
And, other people. I'm showing you behind the curtain here. Ian Whitehead here. You've seen him already on the drums, but look at his station here. He's in charge of all the switches. And in charge
Lovely
of
stuff.
even more switches is Simon...
Woo! Simon Hendry at the back there.
Simon Hendry,
Yes.
look at that. What a professional setup we have.
Yeah.
Right, let's come through to the main room. It's not called anything else ever, this room.
Smells great in here. The mulling's going on. It's
Look
so
at that
nice.
mulling. See that?
It's good.
Well, look, guys, thank you so much for watching this show. And where am I looking? Hello. Thanks so much for watching this show. Thanks for commenting and thanks for donating. And please tell all your friends, like and subscribe. That's what we have to say now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's right.
And share this episode. And what else can people do? Check out all the links down below of all the artists that have performed.
Yeah.
Donate. Oh, my God.
Yeah. And then, if you haven't had enough of us already, there will be a podcast version of this coming out at some point.
That's right. If this is the first time you've ever seen us before, we do a weekly podcast. We chat to a different musical guest each week. And it's not visual, it's all audio. Normally.
Phew.
Yeah, so you don't have to look at us. Anyway, so thanks very much. We're going to have one last song with everybody playing.
Woohoo!
Is Donny Hathaway's This Christmas.
to know you better. This Christmas, and as we trim the tree, how much fun it's gonna be together. Hey! This Christmas, fireside is burning bright, and we're caroling through the night. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Shake your hand now.
Presents and cards are here. My world is filled with cheer and you. It's Christmas, and as I look around, your eyes outshine the town they do. It's Christmas, the fireside is blazing bright. We're caroling through the night, and this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Yeah. Shake your hand now.
And we're caroling through the night. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Yeah. Shake your hand now. Shake your hand on the Christmas.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks to the Hot Pops. Thanks to Estilo. Thanks to Amy Bird. Thanks to Phil Donnelly. Thanks to Anna Meredith. I hope I haven't forgotten anybody, but thanks for watching. Yes, thanks for Max on the mic. See you later. Merry Christmas.